11 variant or something? I'm ignorant.
An A11?
I don't
know. No, it was something we worked on. We had put it in for Alabama. We actually worked on it, all week before.
Yeah.
So we were pretty comfortable with it. We thought it'd create some, mismatches and some controversy, and which it did. And so that was good.
So the two guys on the outside on the left are eligible, right?
Sure.
Okay. Who was on the two guys on the left? I couldn't see bunched up.
Both of them were wide receivers. I don't know who was in the game at the time. One of them was Arceo on one side.
Okay.
And Chris Smith, I think, was the other one on the other side.
What do you guys call the play? What do you call the formation?
That's something we're going to wait and see.
Okay. Well, I'm not asking for the sides and everything, but anything weird.
No, it's just something that our kids know.
Okay.
We don't. The reason I'm not saying is because one word tells them all what to do.
I got it.
And it's pretty, instrumental to us, because we use it again, and it'd be great for those kids. When they hear one word, they know exactly who goes in the game, where to line up, and what play we're running.
Yeah.
So, that was good. We didn't have to. It wasn't long verbiage. Dylan ran right off the sideline. He knew when he heard that word what that meant for him to get in the game.
I bet he said, "Oh boy."
Well, I don't know what he said. I told him to get in the game.
Yes. Something you ran before you got together with Dan? Before?
We've all run it one or two times. We've been some other places, yeah.
Okay.
It worked out well, but was there a part of you when you look out there and you actually see it on the field against the Alabama defense, there's just, am I really doing this? Is there a part of you that gets a little worried?
They're a really good defense. So what you have to do is get them to think a little bit. When they're reacting, they're really, really good. So we put them in a formation that they'd never seen before. We actually thought the first time we'd run it, they'd call timeout, and they didn't. They just kind of let us run it. So we ran it. We thought that they might, try to call timeout. That's what we thought would happen, and then they would try to get the adjustment. And then we had another formation, if you saw. We were going to try to use all their timeouts.
Later on that drive, Tyler's clicking pretty good. He's downfield, and y'all insert Chris. What was your thinking at that point?
Again, getting into the red zone, we did it against Kentucky too. It's a quarterback run game, which was a pretty good deal for us. And Chris got hit. When he got hit, he got knocked out. So, he was out. So that eliminated that part of it for us, and we kept Tyler in. But it gave us a dual threat. And obviously when you're down there, it was pretty good.
That's a play, you got a concussion?
So that's why he wasn't in, maybe, when y'all get at the fourth.
I didn't. He didn't know his name and some other things. It's not a good sign. What day of the week it is, that's not good.
You mentioned walking up that Alabama was that good, but after playing them, how do they compare against some defenses you've had a coach against?
Them and LSU are both the cream of the crop in this. And South Carolina was really good too. Now, don't get me wrong. Those guys, all three of those guys, are really good. And they played well. We had some opportunities. I'm not going to sit here and tell you we didn't. We had some opportunities. We were down there and we jumped off sides and missed some field goals and some stuff like that, which, that hurt us. But again, we had our opportunities. We told you, before the game, we were going to try to put them in the best position to make plays. And, at times we did. Chris made a really good catch. Tyler made a really good throw. We had great protection on the pass, and it worked out really well.
The rhythm Tyler got in on that drive, is that, to do that against that defense, I feel like this is something he's just got to do more often.
Well, I think everybody, not just Tyler. I wish I could say it was just one, but I think everybody. It helped us with confidence. It helped us to go a little bit better, and stuff like that. But those are some things. We moved it down the field, went in there, and it was nice. That's our expectations. Our expectations of our guys are to get that done.
Plus, the ESPN crew made a big to-do about Tyler holding on to the ball too long, but I felt like he was on a couple of them, more than a couple. He was stepping up to throw and then get licked. Is that what you saw?
Yeah, but obviously, there's a lot of things that could happen on, on TV and stuff like that. As we went through it, we had some breakdowns in protection, and then we also had some times where we held it too. So, I think it was a joint effort. Hold on, there's a fumble. Turnover.
Go ahead.
Turnover.
Go ahead.
But, I think it was a little bit of both.
That's what I do.
There was a couple times of protection. We just missed some guys, and there was a couple times that we could have got rid of it a couple times. Again, in throwing the football versus really, really good football teams, one of your avenues to get rid of the football is check downs. A couple times they blitzed us, we lost our check downs, and they got to us.